All right, listen up. I spent more than a decade on the inside. Big Four, global capability centers, you name it. I'm putting this out there because you have to know what's really being said behind the boardroom doors. This isn't just some theory. This is a briefing, and it's about your job.
You heard me. Pinterest just let go of 780 people to replace them with AI. So if you're working in IT, if you're in marketing, or you're creating content, you need to listen to every word of this. What just happened is the first domino in a much, much bigger industry-wide shift.
Okay, let's break this down, because the official story, well, it doesn't tell you anything. The press releases, the SEC filings, they're all carefully worded to manage public opinion, not to warn you about the very real threat to your career.
So here's what they told the public. On January 27th, Pinterest files with the SEC. They announced they're laying off less than 15% of their people. And right on cue, the market reacts, and the stock dips 5%. Now, on the surface, this just looks like another day, another corporate restructuring. But it's not.
The real number was about 780. Just let that sink in for a second. That's not a line item on a report. That's 780 people. 780 careers and lives just turned upside down by one decision.
Now here's the code you need to crack. The company said they were reallocating resources to AI-focused roles. Let me translate that for you from HR speak into plain English. It means AI is doing the job now. It means the human jobs are gone. This was not a shuffle, it was a direct replacement.
And this is the part that should worry every single one of us. This is not just about Pinterest, not even close. This is a pattern I am seeing across the board. It's a calculated, system-wide shift happening all over the tech world.
You want evidence? Let's look at the evidence. Amazon, 16,000 jobs cut. Vimeo, a massive restructuring that took out most of their staff. And now Pinterest, 780 people gone, with AI named as the reason. See, not every company is going to say AI in their press release, but the game plan is identical. Streamline, automate, and cut human costs. This is no accident, it's a coordinated move. In just the last year, over 100,000 tech jobs have been eliminated. Globally, 100,000. This isn't just a bump in the economy. Companies are actively redesigning their entire operations around AI to get rid of human costs for good.
So who's on the chopping block first? The roles that we're seeing get hit the hardest are these: content moderation, data entry, basic coding tasks, customer support, and marketing operations. Bottom line, if your job is made up of tasks that can be repeated over and over again, you are right in the crosshairs. Now, this global storm is hitting major tech hubs hard, and I want to zoom in on the impact in India, because that sector is extremely vulnerable right now. With companies like Pinterest and Amazon having such a massive footprint there, the shockwaves are already hitting. And this just says it all. The Indian IT sector added the lowest number of new jobs in a decade last year. You've got giants like TCS, Infosys, and Wipro, and they're all under enormous pressure to automate. For them, if a role can be automated, it's no longer a question of if, but when.
Okay, so that was the warning. Now let's talk about the solution. I'm not telling you all this to scare you. I'm here to give you the playbook to get through it. This is your HR Insider's 5-step survival guide. Let's get to it.
All right, here are the 5 absolutely critical things you need to start doing right now. Audit your role. Become AI adjacent. Build up your human skills. Diversify your income. And network like your career depends on it, because it does. First up, audit your role. Ask yourself this one question and be brutally honest. Can AI do 50% or more of what I do every day? If that answer is yes, you are vulnerable, and you need a plan, stat. Everything else builds from there. You've got to learn to work with AI, not against it. You need to double down on skills a machine can't replicate. Leadership, negotiation, real creativity. You need to build a financial safety net, and you have to use your professional network. It's a full-on strategy for a very complex threat.
Look, I share this stuff to keep you ahead of what's coming. The people who follow these updates, they knew the Amazon layoffs were coming before it was all over the news. We predicted it yesterday, and today, they confirmed it.
If this information was useful, you need to subscribe for more of these insider updates before they become tomorrow's headlines. This job market is changing faster than ever before. My goal is to give you the intelligence you need. Stay ahead. Stay employed.
Yeah.